Hello everyone, my name is Wolfie and welcome to another Minecraft related video. You may not know, but I did release the one episode which is a survival series. You should go check it out because I really did put a lot of time in it. And if you could pop in and maybe drop a like and write me a nice comment, that would mean the world to me. Here today, you see that I am in a flower biome. And why, you may ask, why are you in a flower biome? Because I love picking flowers. Picking flowers to me is quite enjoyable, it's a calming activity, it's very relaxing, and I quite do enjoy myself. But that's besides the point. I don't even need the flint and steel right now, I didn't even use it. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, I tried recording this video about 5 times already, but I noticed that I get myself rumbling too much. So I'm gonna try to do this one more time. I'm probably not gonna record it again. This is gonna be the last time. Let's see what comes out of it. Please do excuse me, I am not used to making videos like this, trying to explain a contraption to anybody, but I'll try my best. This contraption here is an automatic flower collector. And I'm really proud of this because I didn't really look it up anywhere. I just, I started experimenting with stuff and seeing what worked and what didn't, and I came up with this design. It's probably nothing new, but nonetheless, I'm proud because I'm not very good at redstone and I did manage to figure all this out. All that you're going to need for your contraption is within this chest right here. As you can see, all of these components and as much bone meal as you can get, because this contraption relies on the floor being bone mealed over and over again. It's also pretty good if you do it in a flower biome because you have a gigantic variety of flowers that can be spawned with bone meal and in the flower biome. If you do it in any other biome, you might not get certain types of flowers due to the lack of diversity. But if you do it in a flower biome, you're gonna have all of this area here to work with. The contraption has this diamond shape because this has to do with how water flows. If you were to place a water block right here with a bucket, it would flow all the way until it hits this block here, and then it would flow all the way from the center up into this block here. As you can see, I made the indentations there, so if any items whatsoever would be here, they would be carried into the holes. How it's gonna work is that simple. As soon as this observer notices that grass grew in that spot, it's gonna fire and it's going to dispense some water. I would obviously recommend you putting the water in the dispenser as the last thing, because if you keep testing, as you can see, it keeps firing. So just to make sure that you're not gonna ruin any of your redstone, please do remove the water from there. Underneath it, all that you need to make the contraption works is a redstone clock right here. To make a redstone clock, a comparator clock, you need a comparator in subtract mode. Then just make your line of redstone. Just make it go, and at the end, you need to connect your comparator on the side like this through a repeater. The repeater is onto the side, so it slows down this clock. Without the repeater, it's gonna fire too fast. With the repeaters here, and there, it's gonna fire at a great pace. This repeater onto one tick, every single other repeater here, there, and in front of this middle one right here too, needs to be in 4 ticks delay, except the one which is where you turn on the clock. A quickly disclaimer here from me editing this video. I did run into some issue with the timing of things. If 4 ticks and the one right at the base of the clock of the comparator clock don't work for you, then just keep experimenting with the how many ticks delay you need until your contraption works properly. Let me remove this here real quick because that wasn't needed. So lever coming right behind the comparator, it's gonna send the signal over, it's gonna enter onto the side right here, and it's gonna clock, it's gonna tick and tock. There we go. After you're done, after like 2 hours have passed of your farming, come here, turn it off, or as long as there's still bone meal inside of your dispensers, that is. turn it off, the whole contraption turns off, the water stops, everything stops, and then you can go collect your items. Your goal is simple. Every item from the surface needs to be carried into these holes here. They will be carried with the water. You don't need to worry about that one. It's gonna do that for you. And then all that needs to happen, all the water needs to converge into a point. You don't need to do this that I did. As I said, you can do all of that with a single hopper. As you saw into this into the chest, I forgot to place a hopper inside. And then you do place your hopper, and then pretty much you're going to look where the central point is, which is right at that dispenser. You put in a hopper right in the middle, and underneath the hopper you put in a chest. Of course, close all of this hole over here, just put the hopper and a chest underneath, and all of the items will flow into this central point right here, into this one hopper. But if you do that, it's going to overflow this hopper real fast, because you know it only has 5 slots and you're going to be placing in more than 5 items. So if you don't want your hopper to get overwhelmed, I do recommend you do in this fashion right here. Just put signs all over, and then you underneath it you do a little water stream that will carry your items into your chests. Same deal, you need hopper into a chest and it will put everything in. This is an item sorter. You don't need to sort your items. I just did it because, well, for sake of demonstration, each single one of these chests will only receive these items here, because we have a little filter right here. Subscribe to Felix. You see, put the filters in, and this filter will only pick up this hopper right on top. Will only pick up this type of flower. Whenever the machine activates, it's going to go all the way through there, and whoop. Well, that was a bad demonstration. Let me toss one right here. Speed, there we go. Speed, and there we go. It disappeared because it went back in there, as you can see. If you don't know how to do an item filter, well, that is if you don't know how to do one just by looking at this contraption right here, then that's a video for another day, because the idea here is simply all of the items needs to flow towards a central point with a hopper and a chest underneath. You don't need anything else, as long as you have this and this right in the middle there, you're good to go. All the items are going to flow inside this chest, but trust me, it will fill up quite fast. Now, for sake of demonstration, I'm going to turn on the machine. Of course, don't forget to put back your water. If your ground is full of grass, break the grass so your observer can see the clear floor. There we go. And now you can come to your machine and turn it on. There we go. Now let's see how much have we produced. Well, that's considerably a lot more. This almost another full stack of that one. I don't remember how many there was in here, and a lot more here. But as you can see, we have a lot of surplus here because I didn't continue this line of item sorters here. So it would be a really good idea for you to get a big sample out of that. So when you make this, you can make it as many modules as this as you want. But as I said, you don't need to. All you need is a chest and a hopper, and just let it fill up. Just literally, just let it fill up. Then that's it. Then you go here, and then you're gonna have all the items. The other good thing is that you're gonna get a lot of seeds out of this one. So if you want to be maybe AFK in front of a composter and just keep putting seeds in, and you're gonna get a lot of bone meal out of this one. This is obviously not exactly a lossless design. As you can see, there is one or two flowers here and there because like it has to do with how the water flows, and like it wasn't exactly pushing all of the items effectively away from it. I don't think this is a problem since we already made so many flowers out of this design. So losing one or two in the system there is not going to be much of a loss, except like this little pile here because I accidentally broke a block that I shouldn't have broken. But anyways, and we have like these little entrances here that I put some signs to stop any potential water from finding its way outside of here. And I have these little holes in every single side that is in front of the dispensers, so you can restock it with bone meal. Since I hollowed up this area here, you can even make it a room for yourself, like you can decorate it in here. Because this on top of it looks amazing with all the water flowing, all the items flowing. That looks amazing and stunning to look at. You can decorate this place with like bookshelves and maybe an enchanting table, you know, just to create a little mood and stuff like that. But don't forget to light your stuff very well because, you know, you don't want this to be mob central. Okay, I hope I did a somewhat good enough of a job explaining. It's the first time I do this. I never done a video explaining a contraption before. So please give me some slack at least this first time. That would be very appreciated. That would be massively appreciated from me. And that about does it for this video. If you have any questions, please do post them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them as fast as I can. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content coming soon. And I've been Wolfelix. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.